We got the electromagnetic spectrum up here. It says name the wave with the highest frequency. Well, the highest frequency is down at this end, and we've got the gamma rays down here. We've got the lowest frequency down here, and we've got the radio waves. Let's just go ahead and fill in the rest before we answer the rest of these questions. Let's see, we've got gamma. The next one down here, we got the Hulk right here for gamma. The next one would be Superman, and he has X-ray, so I'm just going to put an X there because it's hard to write with my mouse. And then Superman was squeezing the sunblock, so that's going to be UV right here. And then we got, that's a UV. And then the sunblock was being squeezed onto a light bulb, so that's visible light. I'm going to put VL for visible light. And then the light bulb had a giant red cord coming out of it, so that was infrared. And then the cord was wrapped up in a microwave with the radio on top. Well, if you notice, there's no space here for microwave, and you'll see this sometime. That's why I like this image as well. Sometimes they will lump microwaves in with radio waves, and so if you see that, don't let it confuse you, okay? And in fact, if you look up here, you see how big the microwave spectrum is compared to infrared and UV and X-ray. They've lumped in microwave. Microwave would be like this little section up here, but they just all labeled as radio waves, so just keep that in mind. So we've already said the highest frequency would be gamma. The radio wave that is labeled as C up there, well, that's going to be our UV. The one with the greatest energy, well, that's also gamma down here. The Hulk is high energy. Which one can you see the human eye? Well, that's visible light down here. And just as a note, if you're going to put Roy G. Biv in here, the R in Roy G. Biv would be on the side next to infrared. So the R would be down here. And then the violet in Roy G. Biv, the violet down here is right next to the ultraviolet N. The wave that's A, that's infrared up here. And then which letter indicates the X-rays? That's going to be letter D.